Coming to get you, Bobber.
The Babysitter Killer Queen is the 2020 horror movie directed by McG, and it stars Judah Lewis, Jenna Ortega and Emily Allen Lind. Before we get into this, guys, if you didn't see it from the title of this YouTube video, this is going to be a spoiler review. The reason I'm doing a spoiler review is because I was thinking about trying to do a non-spoiler review, but I don't think I can talk about this movie without spoiling it, so that therefore it is a spoiler review. Be warned. 2 years after Cole survived the satanic blood cult, he's living another nightmare, high school, and the demons from his past still making his life hell. When the original movie came out, the first movie, I was surprised, I think because I watched a movie called Better Watch Out. It was set at Christmas and it had similar themes to The Babysitter, and I watched Better Watch Out first and that was great. So when I watched The Babysitter, I was expecting something very similar to it, but I was shocked and surprised as to actually what I saw. Even though what I saw in the trailer, I kind of forgot about everything that I saw in the trailer when I watched it on Netflix, and I was pleasantly surprised by the cast, the script, the acting. Everything was great about The Babysitter. So when I found out that they were doing The Babysitter 2 without Samara Weaving, I thought, how are they going to do that without her? Because she was the best thing about the original movie. So when I watched the trailer for it, I thought, okay, this does look interesting, but I'm not really interested because we haven't got Samara Weaving back as B. And I thought, where are they going to go with this movie as well? Because everybody died and that's it. But again, I was surprised, maybe not more pleasantly surprised in this one as I was with the original, but I was still a little bit pleasantly surprised by this movie. I will admit though, I don't sound over enthusiastic because the reason for that is because I'm not overly enthusiastic about the film, and the reason being is I was pleasantly surprised at times. I was a little bit shocked with some of the things that happened, like for example his friend, who I thought she was going to be his friend in this movie again and they were going to battle demons. She became one of the people again. She became the next Samara Weaving, and I thought, they're trying to replace B and it just doesn't work, and she wasn't great in that role replacing B, so I didn't like that about it. I wished she was still going to be one of the good guys. And then when they all start coming back from the dead, I knew that was going to happen anyway from the trailer. I thought, well, okay, that's one way to bring back some of the characters, but if you're going to do that, why not bring back B? And lo and behold, the best part of this movie for me, and the marketing, I have to applaud the marketing for this, is B did come back and she was also played by Samara Weaving. I initially thought they were using old footage when they went back in time sometimes in the movie and we've seen Samara Weaving. I thought, is that just a scene from the first movie that they're putting into that, or maybe some deleted scenes? I thought that's what they'd done. And I thought, okay, that's one way to bring her back without having her back. But they did bring her back, and that's the one part that I really enjoyed, having B back and not realising she was coming back. I don't think her return glosses over anything though, because what I was watching was almost identical from what I saw in the first movie, only that it took place somewhere else. I do like Cole, and I do like Judah Lewis as an actor as well, but I think that the movie didn't go anywhere. It didn't give us anything else. All that it told us was what we already knew from the first movie. They only set it in a different place with Cole being a little bit older, and that's all. I did like the twist at the end. Well, I wouldn't call it a twist because we did see it coming, and they all wanted to drink his blood because he was a pure virgin. But with everything that was happening leading up to that, we just knew that he wasn't going to be a virgin at the end of the movie. And then when he gets with his new girlfriend and we don't see what happens after that, we just kind of knew that he wasn't a virgin anymore, and obviously B knew that as well. So some of it was really good. But at the end of the day, I think the movie, well, not the movie itself, I think the script itself fell a little bit short than what I was expecting. I can't really fault the acting. I think maybe there was a little bit of overacting from the demons in the film, but they overacted in the first one, so we can accept that because that was the type of characters that they were. But overall, I think the acting was really good. The look of the movie was a lot better. I think they must have spent a little bit more money on this film because they set it in spring break or wherever they were. So I think it looked aesthetically pleasing. I think it was really nice to look at. Although I did miss the house, because I think the house felt more isolated. Even though they were isolated on this island, I think having it more enclosed was a little bit better for me personally. Overall guys, it was a good inclusion to the Babysitter movies. If they ever do more movies, I will watch them, but I think the first one was a lot better. What do you guys think of the sequel? Do you think it's better than the first movie? Because I have read some really good reviews. I've read some really bad ones as well, but I've read some really good reviews that some people actually prefer it to the original. But leave your thoughts down below guys, let me know what one you like best, the original or the sequel. And as always guys, thanks a lot for watching, thanks for subscribing, I'll see you soon, bye bye.